We're off then for our 5th game of the day. It's first game of under 12s action. And it is Team Clark versus Team Bounds. On into the corner of the Clark zone. It's with Ava Crombie, William Stars Jr. Wimslow. So, across towards the offensive zone, Amelia Strachan-Jones. That's off of the pad save there by starting netminder Riley Cinderby for Team Bound. Starting netminder is Violet Lennon of the D-Side Dragons for Team Clark. To the point off his peggings, play will continue. I'll be set back up by Lennon. Wood for Team Bounds. That deflects up high, racing to his Purvis. They'll fan on that and fall out of the zone. Over the blocker of Violet Lennon, back into the corner, out to the point. Pushed aside by Esposito. Turnover in front of the boards, over on the far side with Seth Graham. Turnover will be push down onto the red line. Breaking free for Logan Cumming, the Scotsman. Centering it through, it'll deflect off and Lennon going to poke it away, not able to be found by the stick of Luton Wallace, and There'll be a whistle and play will be blown dead. Scrambling in front, Lennon. Get herself down just in time. And that's with Wallace. Right to Purvis. Be brought down in front. Team Clark struggling to clear their zone right now. Put down by Lennon. Kept in the zone by Team Bounds and play back into the corner. With Wallace in front, one-timer blocked by the outcoming defenseman. That was Blythe. Chelmsford Jr. Again a scramble. Not left the zone for a good best part of 2 minutes, and now they'll be able to, Team Clark. Too many men called. And the first power play of the game will be going to Team Bounds. Team Clark just made a little bit of a mess, just a tiny bit early. So then it looks like it will be served by Dylan Hill. That's off the post straight away, trying to test Vinette Stoyanov. Building up on what's been a dominant first period of play. The first 6 minutes rather for Team Bounds. Behind the goal will be left by Cinderby. Turnover in front, and crashing through to clear their lines is Team Cinderby. Bounds over the blue line. Minute 20 remaining on the power play. Up high, that's falling under the stick, and it will come back towards neutral ice, towards Maricots. That's lifted down. Not go for icing. Elliott. Team Bounds, 35 seconds remaining on the power play. Wilson down at the boards, killing an extra few seconds, and so far, solid kill from Team Clark. Looking like they're going to go out unscathed from the bench minor. Into the zone, back to 5-on-5 we go. Chance still coming in, running out of room. Head back up to the point, that's wristed in. Saved by Lennon, she'll hold on to that. Back in his own zone, trying to defend off the oncoming Clark players. Out over the blue line, getting told to move, and they'll oblige. Stepping over is Wallace. Sent in on the backhand, it's loose, trying to be cramming it home, and a few handbags just for good measure. Halfway through this first period, still scoreless. Dominance so far, though, by Team Bounds. Have done everything but score. Control the majority of the game. Out to the point, sent in. The tip gets blocked and will be cleared out as that's too far ahead for Purvis. Towards the net of Cinderby. He's Astle. Wood. Into zone, push round, driving it into the net, saved by Lennon. And all five, perhaps the Clark players, trying to crash through and force it wide. Back into the bounce zone. They'll pick it up from the back. Moving forward is Lennox. Trying to go all the way. Jackson Harvey's there, yet to score. Just sent that over the boards. Absent from Showcase last year, Harvey. One of the top point scorers for Scotland in December. Again, Lennon making a good save at Eastside Dragons youngster. Proving her worth so far. Anaretti. And Clark into his own, turning. Harvey cutting through all the way. His shot blocked by his opposite number 9. Bradley Law just getting his stick down. Right place, right time. A good move. He'll be out of the zone. Offside go. Team bounce back in with Harvey. Swiped away by Law. Trying to clear the zone, but it's only as far. He's moving back in is Team Clark just swarming across and losing out of the puck is Dan Newton. Scramble in the slot, just trying to get the puck onto someone's stick. Stays with Team Bounds. Harvey tried wristing back one in from the point. He'll take it back. Harvey can't get himself into space. Fellow Scotsman Logan Cumming will pick that up, stuck on his backhand. Doesn't matter, Logan Cumming, top shelf on the backhand. Well, who says you can't score from a weak shot? Jackson Harvey breaks for deadlock here. Gets Team Bounds up and running. Down one for the ice, it will go. Icing. Jackson Harvey getting us an assist on the goal. The two Scots linking up together. 4.5 minutes remain in this opening period. was Tyrell. Knocked out of the zone as he couldn't connect on it, and battling hard is Foston, stuck in his wheels, trying to find the puck, but stuck below him the whole time. Never was able to get onto it, and a 2-0 chance gets shut down by themselves. Offside. Shooting after the whistle, Terrell. Just over 2 minutes left, or 3 minutes left rather, the opening period of the game. That's going to be icing. Gone from the neutralised face-off down to the other end, down to the defensive zone for Team Bounds. Be stronger of the two sides at the start of this game. And with the draw, it comes out, and it's going to be a race towards the far side boards. Hill gets there first, fans on the pass. They're trying to get themselves through. Terrell into the back. Terrell all alone, can't score. Sent over the bar. Perhaps Lennon just got something on it. Back down the other way. Amelia Strachan-Jones. She can't clear out her wheels. Terrell. Nice block back door. Was there for Noah Elliott. Couldn't react in time. Cleared out for Strachan-Jones again. And she's going to be moving down through the ice. Staring down Cinderby. That's fired over the bar. Slough Junior. Best opportunity of the game so far. 14 Clark will go missed. 40 seconds left in the period. Cross to Wilson. Stolen off him by McGarth. Turn back over though. Through the slot area, will be cleared out by Poppy Ward. He'll hit the deck. Minute left in play. First period, 1-0. It's Team Clark. Sent in on goal. Turn back the other way. Here comes Team Bounds. Stuck up at the Clark board. Down over the goal line. 40 left. They want it on there. The coach is urging them to shoot. They'll score! 5-hole Luke Wallace. Well, the coach will say he played a part. He told them to shoot. He's on the bench. Head coach Gary Taylor is trying to claim that. Either way, it's a 2-0 game. Clark double the lead just before the end of the period. That will be the buzzer for the end of the first period. Clark lead, 2-0.
After 2 periods of scoring, Team Bounds 2, Team Clark 0.
Sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice is no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience. I will dispense this advice.
And just to confirm, goal to Team Bounds scored by number 7, Luke Wallace. This is on number 8, John Davis, and number 39, Oliver Gilbert. Time of that goal, 17 minutes, 31 seconds. second period of block action about to start. I hear you making some noise, you making some noise for Team Clyde today. Are you making some noise for Team Bounds?
Pardon? So then 2-0 after the first period in favour of Team Bounds, down into the zone goal. Step on in, picked up round the boards. Stoyanov. Ball to the opening goal scorer, Logan Cumming. Bounds trying to pick up where they left off. A goal in the final minute of the first. Lennox is going to have to get his feet moving, is chasing him down, is Urbax Dawson. Cooper Joe. Towards, well, this will go for icing. Went for absolutely everybody. Tired players from the side of Team Bounds. Brought back in towards their zone. That's played in on net. Pushed aside. Oh, keeps it at the blue line. So back round the scrum, pops out to Logan Cumming fast. And he goes over to a far side, trying to find a bit of space. Slowed down by the stick, brought down. Team Bounds on the penalty, coming slow to his feet. Coming now up. That's poked away, and now space. It's a slow-moving Amft. He's looking tired. Oh, penalty coming up, and it's a hooking call going against Team Clark. Netminder for Team Bounds, Freddie Esposito. Gets himself in. That's going to just bob awkwardly over Cooper Joe's stick. Great opportunity right in front of goal. He cleared out. Two. Boards behind the goal for Team Clark. 45 seconds killed off the penalty. Sent down and be cleared away by Amelia Strachan Jones. To the halfway circle, stepping over the blue line. Moving quite well here, Stratton Jones. Tight angle off the crossbar. Now turning back down. Move away. Here comes the side on the power play. It's with Zach Tyrell. Tyrell just over the bar. Not even flinching at that. With Sean Han. Towards the back doors there. Then it will be tucked in. Tyrell won't sit that one high. And it's another power play goal for Team Bounds. They'll extend their lead to 3. Team Clark trying to get themselves on the board. They've got space to work with. It's in! Team Clark get the first goal of the game. Hitting back rather quickly. Bradley Law is his second of the weekend.
Team Bounds goal scored by number 27, Zach Tyrell.
Team Clark getting themselves back into the game, getting a bit more confident, trying to get themselves stuck in properly. Wood pushed aside by Sean Han. Out in front by Wood, lurking off the top of the length pad, it bounces off into the corner. Clark. The goal scorer Law. There's a pass out in front and they'll find it to him. It's Law. Law looking for a second, runs out of room, just fanning on it. Just giving up a bit after the chase. Not able to be kept in. Can be race to get this one because whoever this could decide a big one, and now it will be with Team Clark. Off to Burge. Burge. He gets shoved right over. Penalty coming up. Tripping call against Team Bounds. Harvey over the blue line. He's down into the corner, will be iced. That'll just help the penalty killing squad. Just crawl themselves down in towards the zone. Blythe, off the face-off, quickly moving back for side on the power play. Blythe, shot, blocked well there by Bobby Field, came back nicely. Didn't give him much of room to work with. .44 seconds remain on the power play. Warning after face-off. Get a few extra seconds killed. That will fall out, and there's going to be a short-handed chance here. Moving quickly with it. It's Jackson Harvey. Harvey through. Oh, brilliant save. Well read, Sean Han. Great composure. Harvey expected a bit more stick handles going through there to really throw him off, but that will pass. Started off with Makaros, turned over and coming dangerously. That's over the bar. Shot from Rodrigo Murphy. Now length of the ice again. This will go for icing, surely. We waved off. It's just stopping the chase was Team Bounce. So that's going to give Clark some time in the offensive zone again. They'll lose the puck over in front of the benches. They'll be moving with Charlie Purvis. Murphy into the middle. They'll shoot instead. Harvey is going to get a few shoves. Having a check down on Sean Han. Halfway through the second period. 3-1 each the score. Team Bounds, shot just wide of the net. Picked up by Strachan Jones at the board. She'll work it out to the blue line and will fall over it. Lennox for Team Bounds in his own zone. It's going to be icing called. Back down. So it will go. Blue line. Laid off and back coming off the side netting. Look, for a moment it would have been in. Over Lennox. He's not going to get his first goal of the game. Amphed. Kick the side, the rebound is there! He'll get it that time though. Oliver Lennox for Cardiff Junior Devil extends the lead up to 3 again. Just over 6 minutes to play in the second. Team Clark, Team Bounds, sorry, in a rather comfortable position with the scoreboard. Wrong again. There's no Clark under 12, so apologies to everyone. Well, that's going to be 5. Zach Terrell, second goal of the game, just walks it in. This game going in towards into the second period break may already be over. Get out into the middle. Awkward bounce. Been problematic a few times down over on that far side of the bounce zone over the past few days. Logan Cumming, the goal scorer in the 4th goal. Lucas and Fall through to Law. Great chance off the crossbar. Law denied his 2nd of the game. Gets it moving through neutral ice. Clark just onside. They want an off, but it's not going to be. But it is back from the work of Finn McGrath. Penalty coming up. Tripping call going against Team Clark. 3.5 minutes left in the second period. It's around a running clock. For the first 2 periods of these games played on net. Picked up by McGrath for this start of the power play. Shut down through the middle there was Theo Burge. Team clock still killing off some good seconds here. Out back door. Just slow to control it onto the stick. That could have been a great short-handed chance. Bring it back within a 3-goal deficit. So this would have been a decent motivator going into the third period for Team Clark. But nonetheless, oh, what a goal! That is Blythe! Sniped from the blue line. Aiming for the tip, screen well. I don't think Freddie Esposito saw any of that. And I was just about to say, if they score or not, we'll be enjoying a lot of time in the offensive zone. That's going to kill off vital seconds, and in the end, there's 30 seconds left. If they can kill off and claim the goal, it has been a successful 2 minutes for Team Clark. What can they build upon it? Harvey, still time on the power play. The team bounds straight into the glove. And if Sean Hannah, that'll be it for the power play you'd expect.
As Team Clark in the full strength, Team Clark goal scored by number 6 and assisted Felix Blythe.
Out towards Wallace, one of the goal scorers. He'll fire one straight off the face-off. Wide of the net though. And awards will be collected by Purvis. From Graf. Wallace. Swiped off by Team Clark. Able to win the board battle. Jackson Harvey will chase. Wallace gets the stick check in. Through to Jackson Harvey. Pickpocketing his man, which was Mark Lackeroz. Harvey again on the backhand, crashing it through the net. It's off. We put in, but Wallace and Harvey aren't going to get another goal. Whistle had gone. .30 seconds left in the period. Offside. We're going to say it's a hand pass. And that's going to bring us to the end of the period. After 36 minutes of hockey, it is bounce 5, Clark 2.
It's Team Bounce 5, Team Clark 2. We return to Stockholm for the period 3. before there's overtime.
Third and final period here.
For Team Bounds. Are you making noise for Team Bounds? Are you guys Team Bounds as well?
Clark pull the 3-goal deficit back, or will it be staying at? It's with Graham. Out-muscled there by really Strachan Jones. Now into their own zone. Here comes Team Clark. Played out by Terrell. Terrell moving it across, moving all the way. Terrell for the hat trick, he gets it. Zach Terrell through the back, tucking it home, and he's had quite some game for Team Bounds today. And I think the Scotsman's going to be a very happy man.
Goal for Team Bounds scored on assisted by number 20.
4-goal lead.
Zach Terrell.
Team Bounds
Tying goal for 54 seconds.
having probably their best game of the tournament. They've struggled both games they've played.
5-4.
And a result like this right now, I feel like the overtime bonus point should be a little unfair. Jackson Harvey out of his own zone, creating a lot of space for himself. A Scotsman seen his Scottish international teammate get in for goals. He wants to get in the mix. Here's one who's also had a couple of chances. It's Burge. Just falls off his stick. Not helped by the battle from his opposite number, Murphy. Rodrigo Murphy. A few chances himself this game. The defenseman from Swindon. The blue line for Wallace, kept in by Harvey. This is where Harvey fries. Unable to dance his way round though. That bounces down and out of his zone. Will be collected by Wallace. Himself on the score sheet today. Wallace out through the middle, tipped down. Coming. Also with 2 goals to his name. He could get himself on a hat-trick. Harvey doesn't win the poke check. Lennox caught in 2 minds. Still with Team Bounds, coming over the blue line. And Hashmark takes his time. It's opened up briefly. Down and out of the zone. Harvey trying to set back up again. It's just a wall of gold. This says no to the Scotsman. This time he'll cut through. Harvey. Fanning on that one as he tried to fire away. Coming, waits in the middle. They'll find him. It's poked off him. Recovered at the blue line. Now it will be cleared out in space. Working for Chinenko. One of the goal scorers yesterday for Team Clark. Not going to be scoring with pass like that across ice. It'll turn out of his own. Just be chipped in by Ailey. Stoyanov. to Wilson. Over the blue, whistle goes. So offside were Team Clark. 4:10, now settle down. Continuing the opening 5 minutes of this third and final period. Coming. Just going to bring it out of the zone. Great skating work, winning the puck back. Down at the boards was Josh Amph. There's going to be a penalty coming up here. An illegal hit penalty. So 4:41 played, power play chance for Team Clark, try and pull some more goals back. Win the face off. Distraction Jones gets sent round. Over hit there. Sent back round by Graham. Sent round. Balls will be picked up by Crombie. Crombie, quick passing out, connects with a really Distraction Jones, a Slough Jets junior. Can't get in the blue line though, it's knocked over. A scrum. Oh, finally get over for Clark, space working, bodies on the floor. Distraction Jones stuck on a backhand though. Unable to get out of. In fact, not, she got herself in, so the puck will come out the length of the ice. Holborn. A hooking call going against Poppy Ward. So 4 on 4. Four on 4 for a minute and 2 seconds. Sorry, 5 on 3. Terrell. Unable to clear the zone, kept under the blue line by Clark. Space opening up for Webb. Bain wants it in the middle. Gets it on his stick but falls underneath. 40 seconds remain on the 2-man advantage. Called into action quickly to keep it in his Astor. We'll do it now. There's space to shoot. Missing the net though was Hanretti. Noe Rybolenko. All 3 bodies below the goal line. That's dangerous stuff here. The team bounds. The shot's not too testing though with Riley Cinderby. And coming out of the box. Swiped away. And now short-handed chances. A tired looking Zach Terrell. He was spun off well, brought down in by himself. And then Vienna will be covered up by Sean Hand, but Terrell looking very tired at the end of 5 on 3 kill. Worked very hard. That's wristed in, gloved away from the net of Han. for Urbax Dawson. Urbax Dawson again taking a fall. Chenenko out in front, just swiped away towards the stick of Flynwood. The team bounds, recovered by Burge. Blythe sends final one in but can't connect, and round it will go and out comes Poppy Ward and back to full strength. We'll go for icing. Face-off win again, and Terrell looking a bit more energised after coming off, and he scores his fourth. And that's what happens if Zach Terrell has a bit more breath in him, more huff in his puff. And there's his fourth of the game, and the seventh for Team Bounds, and Team Clark look lost. Harvey over the blue line by himself, wanting to get himself into the goals. Unable to do so that time, was pushed aside by Sean Han. Pushing that aside with a stick was Han, recovered by Wallace at the blue line. Sent in again, and they'll be held on to by Han, the Streatham goalie, approaching the halfway stage of his final period. Getting themselves back over the blue line, tumbling over was Team Clark. As Purvis been quiet to this game compared to what he's done. Ava Crombie behind her own goal. That's not the greatest of breakout passes there by Crombie. Kept in at the blue line by Field. And the pace just slowed down that little bit. Both sides looking very tired. The game's been played at a solid pace. Logan Cumming. Out the zone with Jackson Harvey. Passed through, can't drag around the back, Lennox. Blocking shots well. Out it comes. So we'll go for icing as the Bounds players try and change, unable to. After this, we have our sixth game of the day. Change of netminder. In comes Violet Lennon again. We have our second under-12s match of the game, or of the day. Team Kirk versus Team Phillips. Those teams vying to get their place in the final, our last game of the evening. 3 headline events for you to enjoy. Harvey trying the wraparound, just off the post. Harvey can't buy a goal this game, it seems. Pushing forward, Harvey. This time, no, off the leg pad of Violet Lennon. Coming forces a turnover off the stick of Seth Graham. Bain. Now there's a big coming together in centre ice. Is going to open up some space for Lennox over on this near side. Off the blocker. Back come Team Clark. Too many men going to be called here. Made an absolute mess of that change, did Team Bounds. Backhand and another chance to at least add something extra to the score sheet for Team Clark. 2 minutes on the power play. Kept in by Blythe. That's sent in across and Burge waiting. Picked up by Chunenko. Must be held onto. It's not been held and nearly knocked in, and now coming. Might be sending his side as the referees collide. And that's the loudest the building's been all day. I think Cumming may be getting himself, or putting his team 5-on-3 here. Esposito back in the goal for his side. 3:30. They'll play 5-on-3. Shot from Chunenko, wide and high. Back up to the point for Burge. Blythe, that was teed up for him, but instead it's going to be given back to who else? But it's Zach Terrell. Terrell forces a solid save there by Violet Lennon. Back out the other way. Now comes Urbax Dawson's. He gets out muscled down at the boards. Chunenko gets himself involved too. Round for Ward, Terrell. He'll have this again. Instead of pushing forward, he'll just dish it out. Blythe. He'll wind up a big one. That's wide of Esposito's goal. 50 seconds remain on the 2-man advantage for Team Clark. Burge trying to go all the way. Able to get a shot off, but it's from a stupidly tight angle. And Blythe in. Great kick save there by Esposito. And you can see he's pumped after that one. Blythe in again. Blocked by Ward. That didn't see it. Straight into the stomach. That looked a painful one to the body there. Can't quite see who's down. Zach Trellock to his feet, good to see. Very heavy hit when he blocked the shot. So, 4.5 minutes remain, 25 seconds of it will be spent 5-on-3. And be coming out of the zone again, 2-on-1. Here comes Team Bounds again. That shot wide from Murphy, but a second short-handed chance on the 5-on-3 for the side in blue. Back through, and it'll go all the way. The field will collect this. Able to send it down the length of the ice out to 5-on-4, and will be collected by McReynolds. McReynolds through the legs, tries to shoot it, blocked by Makarov. He sent down the length of the ice. Icing not going to be reached, and merely Strachan Jones wins out the battle but can't hit the net, just off the post of it.
And Team Bounds return to full strength.
Back to full strength go Team Bounds. 3.5 minutes. Cumming. Just onside. Space for Cumming. They'll wind that one up off the top end of the stick for Violet Lennon. Great poke check by Elliott. Look out comes Young. Lennox falling asleep there at the balls. That puck doesn't reach round to him. Strachan Jones keeps it in the zone momentarily. He'll come out to neutral ice. Poked off and Cumming. Back forward again. Logan Cumming. He'll take a tumble. They want a penalty and they'll get it. And all but 48 seconds of this will be spent 5-on-4 in favour of Team Bounds. This could be our biggest win of the weekend, especially if they can put another one home. Comes out of the zone, picked up by Lennox.
12 seconds, that's 16, Team 5. 2 minutes for tripping, 5-1, 1-2.
Towards the net, pushed aside by Esposito. This time on the power play, it's Bounds who are stuck in their own zone. First 35 seconds flown by and not much to show for it for Team Bounds. Hanratty cleared away by Lennox to Hill on the red line for Team Clark. They'll send that in towards the net of Esposito. Just be held on to or played out. Awkwardly turns out in front, and that got a groan from around the arenas. Parents and fans alike hold their breath. To Lennox. Knocked it away from Hanratty. Kicked out of the zone, and Cooper Joe pressing on. And hit on for a neutralised. Hanratty on a change. Is Team Bounds, and Hanratty for Clark has space. Can't get it through the legs. Well, he can eventually. He'll be poked aside by Esposito. 20 seconds left on the power play for Team Clark, and they have been stuck like a cinder block in their own third of the ice. Final minute of play. Harvey. Jackson Harvey kicking around. He's brought down. Penalty coming up. That'll be 33 seconds to see out this game. There'll be 6 on 5 once they get the netminder to the bench, and Freddie will find his way there. It's over the glass, will be collected by Wallace. 20 seconds left. And on 19 seconds, we'll have a power play for Team Bounds, comfortably seeing the game out. Towards the net, the rebound is there. Can it be buried through? Great block at the end of the game from Felix Blythe, playing until the very, very end. It's been a dominant performance though. And at the end of the game, Team Bounds will comfortably take home the regulation win. They'll be back. We'll see you in 2 minutes for the bonus point.
We go to a 5-minute sudden death overtime period.
So, Team Bounds will start the game 4 on 3. Well, start overtime. They're not to take the bonus point. Jackson Harvey wins the face-off for his side and start setting up now. Okay, down the length of the ice, it'll be on towards the net. Team Bounds, Esposito in between the pipes. We have 1 minute and 21 seconds. Down a man. Team Clark to kill off. They'll go back to 4 on 4 unless there is a goal. And at the whistle after, we'll go back to 3 on 3. Harvey keeps right at the blue line, swiped away, and they'll reset. Jackson Harvey got space for it in the middle. Still yet to find a goal. Can he get it now? No, swiped away. And a chance down at the other end. Tired looking legs though, as Foston will hit the deck with Murphy. Murphy colliding with his line mate there. Broke up that play. "23 seconds after the man advantage. Couple of fresh legs out for Team Bounds. 15 seconds. Nothing yet to write home about in the overtime bonus point. It might be now though with Burge. That's just too far ahead of him, played in towards the mix, just off the post though. 4 on 4. Coming, that's swiped away. 2 on 1 the other side. Here comes Team Clark. One pass, space, great glove save there by Freddie Esposito. A clever pass to open up to a 2-on-0, but Esposito doesn't bother him. He'll stand strong. So, and back to 3-on-3 we go. Distraction Jones out in front for Team Clark. Esposito again, closing the gate this time. Fast reactions. Cooper Joe. Two-on-one the other side. Going to be a one-on-one. Terrell, see him back straight in and held on to by Lennon. Face off one by Bounds, that's centered and wide of the net. Halfway through the overtime period, Amelia Strachan-Jones can't get past Poppy Ward. On side, they come with Finn Wood. Penalty coming up, it's a slashing call. A 4-on-3 this time. Well, it'll be Strachan-Jones going into the box, so another 4-on-3 attempt for Team Bounds. Towards the net, through the gap, but the gate closed just at the last second for Violet Lennon. Two minutes left in the overtime period. Two of these, 50% of them today have gone the distance and haven't seen the bonus point given out. Towards the Clark zone for Bounds. Option where Flynn Wood just hesitates off the shoulder. And Violet Lennon pushed out the zone by Urbax Dawson. Picked back up by Finn Wood. Down the ice for Poppy Ward. 55 seconds left on the man advantage. All but we'll have 10 seconds at 4-on-4. If we don't get a goal, come that point. Poppy Ward on side, trying to get her team the bonus point. Her shot wristed high over the bar. Not able to be kept down by Logan Cumming. And despite how easy they seem to find goals in the regulation game, overtime has been a different story. Cumming, heavy touch from Lennox. He's got a goal in the game. Could he find the bonus point? 25 seconds left to do so. Chenanko through the middle, 10 seconds left. Chenanko, he'll get brought down. Chance of a last second, cuts across the paint, and that will be it. No bonus point once again. And our first under 12s game of the day is done. We'll be back very shortly for our second, which will be Team Kirk versus Team Phillips. Don't miss it.
Number 7, Team Mark 2.